Good evening everybody. I am back out for a school night, quick overnight escape. I just want to try the MSR Access 1 to be honest, and don't fancy the telly tonight. Had my dinner, left the house about 7:30, just heading up to the local moors and we'll just make it a quick overnight. No frills, no fantastic photography I'm afraid, no drone shots, just a straightforward simple test of the tent and back down for breakfast. So it's pretty warm, probably about 18 degrees or something, and probably about 8 o'clock now. Looking a bit thundery over behind me here. I'm just hoping that stays well away because it's very exposed up here. Not the kind of place you want to get caught in thunderstorms. Show you around the back here, I don't know if you can see it. Just over there's looking a bit dodgy. So looking for a wee bit of wind, a wee bit of rain, and we'll just see how it goes. So a few hefty showers about, but I'm hoping I'll just miss those and no more and get camped up before we get hit by anything. Definitely looking a wee bit more ominous back south from where I am. It's dumping just to the west and southwest of me just now. Just hoping I miss it. What is it they say? Red sky at night, shepherd's delight, brackets, it rains within 24 hours. So, expecting the showers tomorrow then. 30 fast minutes. Okay, let's get pitched. Nice and breezy here, and I'm just missing these showers to my left so far. So let's get this wee Access 1 up. That's us nearly there, not too painful. It's quite a lot of guy lines and pegs, but at the end of the day, I mean, you could use a lot less, but I don't want to risk it, especially in a wind farm. Before I tweak everything, I'll just get everything in, out the way, make sure I'm not missing anything vital, like a sleeping mat, which, as some of you will know, I've done before. It was very much a rush job tonight. Okay, so let's get in and get decanted, get the mat up, etc. and get comfortable for the night. Oh, so much camera in here, it's lovely. Not that it's a strong wind or anything, it's probably only doing about 15 mile an hour if that at the moment. I don't know whether it will get up in the night or not. I'll check the Met Office shop. But to be honest, I was just itching to get pitching. Get out, try a new tent and just chill out for the night. You can't beat it. Right, let's get the stove on. Cup of decaf for tonight. I'm not risking any caffeine at this time of night. I get a bad enough sleep as it is. Kick. That's good. One wee observation I've got just at the end of this tent here, the wind and the wind. There's not an awful lot of clearance between the outer fly and the inner. I've got a feeling when the wind really got up it would maybe clap together. I maybe just have to look at trying to stretch the fly a wee bit. 20 to 9, so yeah, the nights are fair moving on now. We're getting into the autumn light. I don't know if you can see me, but I tell you what, it's a very humid night. Pretty warm, very, very damp. I suspect this is going to be a really good condensation test, just to see if this thing starts to condense on the inner, not just the outer. I hope not with the end vents, but we'll soon find out tonight. So I just checked the latest Met Office. By about 4 in the morning it's heavy rain for 3 hours. And 20 mile/hour winds below me, so probably 25 to 30 up here. So actually, to be fair, probably a good test in typical Scottish conditions. So we'll just take it as it comes and see how it goes. At the moment the inside of the fly is really pretty damp. It's very wet. I think it'll be the same in any tent, to be honest. It's just the conditions. It's a very humid night, and I don't think there's much chance of clearing that, to be honest. Well, the thundery looking clouds have disappeared anyway. Virtually all clear above me here, and just the incoming front from the southwest coming in, so that's probably due about 3 or 4 in the morning, when we should get hit by some fairly hefty rain and some stronger winds. So in case you hadn't guessed, I'm in Whiteley Windfarm south of Glasgow, which is a wee favourite kind of area just to test gear for me, and it's very handy for the house. But it's an enormous area. If you look away into the horizon there's wind farms, sorry, there's wind turbines as far as your eye can see. Tent is really wet, everything's soaking. No issues with the storage anyway, plenty of room in that vestibule to tuck everything away, and then plenty of room here to cook. See, we're right on the flight path for Glasgow. We're actually just off the flight path for Prestwick as well. They turn left and head south, round about the same spot. One unexpected downside of an orange MSR, daddy longlegs, they seem to love it. They're all over this thing. And they're all inside the tent as well. I've been throwing them out and burning them in the candle as quick as they come in. Right, peeps, just drying the remains of my stuff out and I'm off to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. Yeah, horrible. Okay folks, I'm going to bail out of here. The wind has died, but it's still pretty wet, so I don't want to film with my phone. I'm just going to bail out. The tent was great last night, very quiet in the wind, which was really a pleasant surprise. No significant condensation and nothing on the inner, other than the tray ground sheet got slightly wet here and there for a while, but it's dried out, nothing's dripped down into the inner. And yeah, no issues at all. Wind probably wasn't above 20 mile/hour, and the rain was pretty steady, pretty heavy, even with earplugs in, from about 4 o'clock till 7ish now, when it seems to have got a bit lighter. So I'm going to bail. Thank you again for watching. If you've got any questions about the Access 1 or anything else, just drop me a line. But yeah, pleased with it so far, and it actually worked very well in very damp, humid conditions without getting me wet in here. And no leaks that I can see. So I'm off, and I'll see you out there for the next one. Thanks again, bye bye.